Hi, it's Alan Mendelson, and during tax season you hear a lot about being sure you file on time. This year the tax deadline date is April 18th without an extension, but it's April 18th to make sure you pay your taxes on time so there's no interest or penalties. And of course, even if you file your extension, you still have to pay the money on time to avoid the interest and penalties on the payment. But even though you want to file your taxes on time and get your money in on time, you want to be sure you don't overlook any of those tax forms that are sent to you by businesses and banks and employers, casinos, for example. You want to make sure you have all of those forms in hand when you sit down to do your taxes, because the last thing you want to do is file your tax returns without all of those documents. So again, while it's important to file your taxes on time to avoid penalties, and while some folks want to file early so they can get their tax refund early when they're due a refund, it's also very important that you don't file your tax return prematurely, and prematurely means before you have all of those tax forms. Remember, if you file before you have all of your payment information, such as 1099s and W-2s and W-2Gs from casinos, by filing without all of those forms, it could actually delay your tax refund. Okay? And you certainly don't want to file your return before you have all of your tax deductions sorted out, because missing deductions could cost you money. In fact, it could also trigger an audit. So make sure you have all of your paperwork in hand. Now, here are some of the important forms that you must have before you sit down to do your taxes. Obviously, W-2s from all your employers. If you have one or many employers, make sure you've got those W-2s. Forms 1099 from banks. There are various other companies that issue 1099s, because if you're not an employee, but you do work for a company, they might give you a 1099. You might also get forms from unemployment compensation, from dividends, and distributions from a pension, annuity, or a retirement plan. Make sure you have all of those. Some of you might get a 1099K or a 1099 miscellaneous or a W-2 for any work you did in the gig economy. Form 1099 INT for interest. If you received interest payments, it's on Form 1099 INT. Other income documents and records reporting virtual or cryptocurrency transactions. Make sure you have those. Remember, the IRS gets a copy of all of these forms, and they're going to be looking especially at cryptocurrency transactions this year. Form 1095A, Health Insurance Marketplace Statement. You may get one of those. You may have to reconcile your advanced premium tax credits for marketplace coverage. The IRS is also sending out two very important letters to you this year. Letter number 6419. That's the 2021 Total Advance Credit Tax Credit Payments. You need that to reconcile your advanced child tax credit payments. And then you need Form Letter 6475, the 2021 Economic Impact Payment. You need that to determine eligibility to claim the recovery rebate credit. You need all of these forms. Don't rush to do your taxes before you've got them. Remember, the IRS gets copies of all of these forms. If you omit them, it will prompt the IRS to delay your return processing. And the delay could last months and months, okay? Don't overlook these forms. Don't file prematurely. Take the extra day or two to make sure you have all of these forms in hand, because it could help you get your refund faster. It could also help you avoid an audit. Okay? And also remember, Legal Tax Defense offers a free consultation on tax issues. Call them at 800-231-3321. 800-231-3321. And remember, always consult with a tax professional for any issues you might have filing your tax returns or for any tax problems you might have. And Legal Tax Defense will give you that free consultation. 800-231-3321. I'm Alan Mendelson. Thanks for watching.